Hello everyone. Today I've come with my favorite animes and what I learned from that, what I took from that as a life lesson, as a realization, and a few more things that I would like to add. I would like to tell you that you have to switch on the volume, increase the volume, subscribe, like, comment, share, excuse me, and put on the notification button. Right now, let's just swim into the depths of my mind and the anime, and this has spoilers, so I'd really recommend you to see the anime first before jumping into this video. All right, the first I want to start off with Elena, the Wandering Witch. It's like 24 or 12 episodes. Okay, and it talks about if you see in a normal way, like in a childish way, like an entertainment, it's an entertainment. If you look deeper, it's like the way of life. It's like the truth of life purpose. Let me tell you how I'm seeing this. Um, she Elena is a little girl, and she first gets inspired by a book written by a witch, and in her universe, in her world, those things are very common, and they're like professional witches, and there are lots of types of witches. Like we have um, many types of doctors, many types of officers. They have many types of witches, and their purpose is also different, like guarding certain objects, people, and curing people. And there are people witches that are like really dark. So this is the concept, and what she does, how she goes with her life, and how she develops into a full-fledged witch, um, how she gets into the professional side is what it has to say. So if you see the deeper meaning of this anime, it's like you first uh, you're born into a confusing and moody environment, and then you start to understand things, and then you move forward one step at a time, and then you move a little bit further and further, and gaining a few things along the way, and you shape things, and then it's like a college life. It's like a college life, it's like school. So you learn certain things, you apply certain things, and you go to the next level, and the degree is the certificate, result is the moksha. So the salvation. So this is what life is, and this is what I felt watching Elena the Wandering Witch anime. And throughout a journey, she experiences things, and she becomes an inspiration, and she was inspired by her own mother. And she doesn't know that the book that she was reading when she was a child was written by her mother. She was also a witch and a traveler. So this Elena is inspired to be a traveler and to inspire people. And first, she finds a mentor who's actually a disciple of her mother. And the mother and the father of Elena, they bribe this disciple, who was a former disciple, this witch, and they ask her to mentor Elena, and that's what she does. And it's not like a advanced level. First of all, it was like a daily chores, and she was like fed up, like, when are you going to teach me the real magic? And she was like, this is magic. And it was like our own realization. It was like testing her patience with normal mundane chores. And when I saw that, it was like seeing the Karate Kid with Jackie Chan and Jaden Smith. It was like, if you remember that scene, he would just tell him to put on the jacket and then take it off and then um, cling it on the hanger. So it was like this. This is the same vibe I got from the Elena mentoring a stage when she was a trainee, and then you have this lot of moments where you think this is not necessary, but it actually grows into a tree. It'll say it grows into a tree, and those gaps are filled with really meaningful things, and nothing is unnecessary. Everything was necessary for her to learn certain things by simple means. And then she meets some people and she fixes a few things. She helps, she experiences things, and she becomes an inspiration. And it also was LGBTQ friendly kind of thing there. These viewpoints are, according to me, it does not necessarily have to be what the show was about. Um, yes, and then a few pain and happiness kind of shaped her. And this is the same thing with To Your Eternity, Annam. Yeah, the pain, the chaos, everything, it shapes the person. Excuse me. Then she finds people along her way, like the enchanting flower garden place, and this person, this beautiful woman, she's just roaming around in that plants in between those yard enchanting plants. And Elena just flows by in her broom, and she looks at that lady, and the lady gives her a bouquet to give it to her brother, who's in the nearby kingdom where Elena is visiting. And we later find out that people are being sucked into that dark place, which is which is the garden. So many things may look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside it's all dirty and dark. And there was this other time when Elena was um, visiting countryside, and she helped a little boy. And it seemed like the little boy's father was abusing a slave, a little girl who was exactly accurately the same age as this boy. And that was some deep stuff. Okay, and even though this was like a children's anime, this was so deep, and it kind of related, and it is relatable to all people in all walks of life. I felt like that. So in even in the previous the thing that I just said with not able to help, you're just traveler, it's not your place to help someone. um it's the same with the people who were getting stuck. They themselves turned into a flower, into a tree, and they cannot be helped. And this side, the little girl was not helped in any way, but she knew what was happening. Lena knew what was happening, but she couldn't help in any way. She was just defending herself. So yeah, this is also something that we have to take. This is what I took. And the last episode of Elena the Wandering Witch is The times when she actually tried to help and it kind of sabotaged her internally. Every travel, everything she experienced in her life kind of had a positive impact and had a negative impact. And um, decisions and actions you take um, at different points of time. This I have mentioned in my videos, that video called Time and Crossroads. So it's like an alternative reality. What if she did something like that instead of what she actually did, and it kind of changed the entire way she looked at life. And yeah, that was like the alternative ending. And there were lots of Elinas from different timeline, like the zombie one, like the ghost one, like the tree one. The tree one is when she actually tried to help them and she ended up being a tree herself. She was not able to come out of that. And then there's the darky one, there's goofy one, there's the normal one, that's the one with LGBTQ mindset. Yeah. So there were lots of Elenas from different timelines. They were all meeting on the same point, and they were all having their own books, their own travel journals, and they were all sharing it with each other to know each other better. So these are all like a really deep things that I've learned, like in philosophy type of life, purpose, life, truth. Okay, and she wanted to be someone, like she wanted to achieve it and leave a legacy for people from junior to her generation. So this is what I found with Elena the Wandering Witch. And um, next, Iruma, welcome to the Demon School. That was another random that I love watching. I've seen all of the seasons until now. So, according to him, being vulnerable is strength. Be yourself. He was like himself, and also he was adapting to the new situation there. And he was a fast adapting, and it was like all the things that he had faced in his childhood was like um, a training for who he has to become. He's actually the Demon King incarnate. So can you get what I'm saying right now? It's like a training, and this the concept is exactly the same with Alien the Wandering Witch, and it's the same concept to with the Annam to your eternity. It's like you're just training to become your full version, which is the ultimate you. And this is what every person in the world is trying to achieve, to be the better version of yourself, to live the life of their dreams. And it's like um, as above, so below. So this is what Iruma, welcome to the demon school, Anam was like to me. And he was always with the heart. He wore the heart on his sleeves, and it's not always the bad um, thing to do, right? And he was a clumsy and unfit person, and all these unfit people cluttered together, and they do something great. So if you're different from others, don't worry, because it's for a bigger reason. It's for your soul growth, and it's okay that you're not other people's clone. You're your own person, so be authentic. This is what I've learned from this anime also, getting to know yourself. He's slowly getting to know himself more and his limitations. He's able to push his limitations. It's the same thing with To Your Eternity Anam. He was able to create himself. He's able to stop, listen, observe, and he's not reacting. He's just being neutral and doing the right thing. And it's the same thing with Spy Family. So Spy Family is like group of misfits from different walks of life. A child, a dog, a man and a woman. They're all not related with blood, but they kind of through situation they all come together, and it's like sometimes water can become more important than blood, and that adds a beautiful color. That is a beauty of life. This is what I learned from Spy Family. And teamwork in a rumor and Spy Family is, all these things are really um, correlating with each other, I think. And in all these except Spy Family, in Elena the Wandering Witch, Iruma, Welcome to the Demon School, To Your Eternity, the main actor, the main protagonist, he's like, I mean, the hero or the heroine. Okay, this main person is is in a training period and is doesn't know what to do next, how to proceed, and it's like circling. It's like a maze, it's like a labyrinth, and they keep running to the same place. And then after they move a little bit further, they get to understand why that happened. And this is the same thing that happened in my life. uh, Whatever happened to me in childhood was like a training period to how I am right now. So it's not like Rome was not built in one day thing here. So yeah, everyone in a room, the welcome to the demon school, that abnormal class, everyone was different. But Alice being a strong person but also has a kind heart and is very humble. He's humbled by Roma. And then there's Clara, who was running in a toxic pattern, and she was desperate, and people made her a doormat, and then they bullied her. And Hirmo was also bullied, and he stayed true for who he was, and he kind of excelled in that. Being vulnerable was his strength, that he used his alchemy in that, I think. And then there's this tall guy, this tall, broad-shouldered guy, Sabrock, I think his name. Okay, he's like a really tough person, and he becomes a soft person inside. He knows what a true rival, a true competition means because of Iruma. And this, they're all demons except for Iruma, and he kinds of impact them in a positive way. And first he thought this being in the demon world is like a punishment for him, but then he understands that it's where he belongs. um, so that's why he got into all the problems when he was a child, well, when he was a toddler, when he was not ready. He was pushed into this survival mode, and he's surviving, and now he's living. He started living in the demon world. So can you get the relation? And it's about how you perceive things in life. Life doesn't happen to you, it's happening for you. I mean, it's the opposite. I really screwed that up, I'm sorry. So it's always about being alert and push your own limitations to see how far you can go. This is the same thing with the To Your Eternity, where this Catholic dude, he tries to burn Fushi in an iron box, and the black hooded guy, he comes up and he tells Fushi to endure this, to see how long he can endure the heat, to push his own limitations. So yeah, this is the same thing with Iruma. Welcome to the Demon School anime. And it's about fastly adapting to things, getting to know yourself, and always staying alert. And it's how you perceive things around you. And even though he was like a people pleaser, Iruma, he still has his own authentic side. he thinks that he's soft, that he's vulnerable, but in his vulnerability is his strength. And I always think to myself that if you do something and it's according to the how people other people do it, you can also add something in you into that thing that you're doing, so that you feel that you did it, like it speaks your name, right? And that's it for Iruma, welcome to the Demon School. And this one is next one is a spy family. It's like an orphan, but he's the main character is an orphan, and he's an excellent in his professional work. He's a spy. He's called Twilight, and due to circumstance, he finds a little girl who's also an orphan, and she has her he's a, she has a superpower, and she doesn't want to expose it because she's afraid. But then they become a family, and there's also this woman who's like she thinks she cannot find love because of who she is. She's an assassin in spy family. um, she also ends up meeting the man and the little girl, and they become a family. And then there's another dog character who has his own power of knowing the future. So all these misfits, they come together, and they're like a family. So it's okay to be different again. um there's someone out there for everybody. And they what this spy family Annam taught me is to push through the hard times, because there is light in darkness, and there is darkness in light. Darkness in light is very really mixing in with the character of the woman, the assassin. She's like this dark person, but she doesn't have any choice. But her profession, her identity is really dark. But then she finds the light in herself, and she finds love. She finds family love with the people who are absolutely not related to each other, but they are related to her in a mental, emotional way. And there's determination in this spy family characters within them. And again, sometimes water can be more important than blood, and it adds a color. I want to quote this. Okay, and always be there for each other. They were like always being there for each other in terms of emotional and maybe not physical on some aspects, but on mental and emotional aspects. And that made them a complete family. And one of them can get out of their character sometimes just for helping the other one out, and that's family. um, and they had this teamwork in that dynamic. It was a little bit complicated, it was a little bit fun, it was like all the things in one. And about To Your Eternity, Annam, it was like be your own creator, be one with the nature, everything is in you, and everything is connected, nothing is coincidental, everything is related, everything happens for a reason. And the real glow up is, according to me, is the soul growth, the mental growth, not just physically growing old with each other. It's like us mentally and soulfully growing together, and like a time exceeding one another in mental growth or soul growth. And if you do that, and I've experienced that, it creates a pragmatic effect, that if you excel in mental growth or soul growth, it kind of pushes that energy, it kind of pushes the other person who surrounds you to do the same. And it's like you touch this, I touch that. It's like the card which when you push one, it kind of pushes the other one and the other one and the other one, and they form a beautiful design. It's like that effect into your eternity, and according to me. And to your eternity taught me to don't trust blindly and to question everything, because some of them can be superstitious and some of them can be science, and you have to understand why the things are done um, in a scientific way for you to understand and move accordingly without having any egocentric sides. Okay, I think I'm all over the place, but this is what these are my four favorite animes, and I don't think I've spoiled it. There are no spoilers, but this is what I wanted to say. It's accurate, but it's not really the what I really wanted to say. And I've bought this concept. Why? Is because these things mean something to me. They are not just entertainment for me. They are like education, and this is what has been highlighted by Kelly Ann Maddox, the author of Rebel Witch book. Um, she talks about the things which are important to you, but others may not understand. And that is okay. When you look at them, you find this inspiration, this inner push to do things and to manifest things. So, yeah, this is what I wanted to share today. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being patient throughout my blabbering session. Okay, thank you for watching. Blessed be. Subscribe, like, share. Um, yeah, thank you.